Chelsea versus Wolves player ratings. I don't know about you, but I needed a day to think about this and sleep on it after yesterday's result. But let's jump right in. Let's start at the back with Edouard Mendy. 4 shots on target, 2 goals. Not a good percentage, but he didn't do a lot wrong on either of those goals. He was beaten on the near post for the first one on a deflection. I'll give him a pass on that one. 6.0. Reece James. Reece has been brilliant this season, but this is probably his worst match of the year. Both goals came from down his side, and he didn't affect the game offensively. 5.0. Kurt Zouma was again brilliant in the air. Probably felt like he should have gotten on the score sheet again. Led the team in tackles and aerial duels. 6.5. Thiago Silva, Chelsea's captain, was a little loose in possession at times, causing some stress for his defenders, but otherwise solid in defense. I loved how he was very vocal today, getting on Timo Werner when he thought that he should have been doing more to help back on the defensive side. 6.0. Ben Chilwell linked up well on the left all night and put in a shift defensively. Got the assist on Olivier Giroud's goal. Consistently moved the ball at the pitch. He more than doubled the next closest Chelsea player on progressive distance covered. 7.0. N'Golo Kante, brilliant in the first half. With Chelsea in possession, Kante kept winning the ball back and pinning the Wolves deep. But as the game got stretched, there was more space in the midfield for him and he was less effective in the second half. Still, 7.0 for Kante. Mason Mount was his usual energetic self, the type of performance that you appreciate when the front three are scoring, but leaves you wanting a little bit more when they're not. 6.0. Kai Havertz, disappointing. He looks unsure of himself at the moment. Even when he found himself in space, he'd quickly look to make an easy pass instead of progress. In the second half, he was trying to take on a man, but he looked like he was out of ideas facing a defender. There will be better days for Kai Havertz, but this wasn't one of them. 4.0. Timo Werner was primarily brought in as a striker. He's been primarily a striker in his career, but he's bounced around both wings because of Chelsea injuries. He was ineffective on the right before linking up with Chilwell on the left for Chelsea's first goal. His first touch has been lacking, and his pace is negated against teams that sit back in a deep block. 5.0. Christian Pulisic was the only player who took the initiative to attack Wolves, consistently getting the ball in dangerous areas. I was pleasantly surprised to see him get the full 90 minutes. Now let's hope he can get 90 more the next game. 7.0. Olivier Giroud had a well-taken goal, able to use his big frame to power a left-footed volley. Ollie with the volley. He had several good chances from crosses that were missed. I was disappointed with Chelsea and Giroud's overall link-up play, not really playing to his strengths. Still, 7.5 for Olivier Giroud. Kovacic and Abraham came on late and were largely ineffective. Combined, they had only 20 touches in their 20-minute cameo. NA. Frank Lampard and Chelsea. It's hard to argue with the lineup and substitutions, though maybe Havertz could have come off a little sooner. There still just was not enough urgency going forward. I'm really looking forward to the day where we get to see Werner in his natural striker position getting in behind with Pulisic and Ziyech flanking him. Still, there is enough quality on the field to muster more than 2 shots on target. 5.0 for Lampard and Chelsea overall.